Hi there, Dolly friends. As you can see, I am all set up to do something else here in the parlor. I decided I wasn't happy with the lower half of the walls, including the trim. I just really like the dark color. Even in my own home, I want that dark color. So I repainted everything in raw umber, and I actually dry brushed it with gold, and I on the trim pieces that are going to be part of the what I'm calling wainscoting, I put just some little dots as detail, just some little pink dots to kind of, play off the pink in the wallpaper. I'm just kind of dry fitting everything. I'm really struggling with this lower half. But I don't want to redo everything. I probably could have done it faster if I just redid everything, but I didn't. So I'm putting the floor in again to see how it's going to fit. I'm much happier with the darker trim and the little bit of gilding that I put on it. I did decide that I want to stencil the floors. You can see that at the base of the flowers, there's a tulip shape there, and I want to play off that. One of the reasons is because it's going to be easy for me to do. I don't have a lot of artistic talent, and I didn't want to do something that I didn't think I could follow through. So I just used a piece of scrap plastic from packaging of some kind, and I just cut this little shape into it, and I'm going to use that as a stencil. But I thought I better practice first and see, because I don't think I've ever stenciled anything except for one time, probably 30 years ago. Anyway, it's not something that I do often or really know how to do, but I know the basic idea. So I'm just kind of playing with maybe what I want to do in between the flowers. And of course, I'm going to be using this dark green color. All right, I found this piece of tissue paper or parchment paper that I had cut in the template of the floor. I don't even remember why I did that. But I folded it up in different ways to get the centers and diagonals. And I just started and I'm not being I'm not being actually precise at all. I'm just kind of eyeballing it using those guidelines. And I'm just using black here just to kind of get a pattern. If I don't like it, I just can start again. But I just want to see how I can keep it balanced. I'm just trying. I really don't have any kind of organized plan or well thought out measurements or anything like that. But I really like the way this looked, and I added these in the middle on the diagonal, and for me, that was it. I really liked this. I toyed with the idea of changing the direction of the flowers, but in the end, I think it's just going to be easier and better for me to keep it all going in one direction. Yeah, so I'm getting ready to do that. I just have it taped over my floor, and I'm just going to lift it and eyeball it. I know this is really probably not the best way to do this, but I don't have a best way because I've never done these types of things before, and I'm really just winging it here. I'm winging it here, which I think a lot of us are, right? If you're winging it with your dolls' houses and minis, leave a comment because I'm with you. I'm totally with you. Yeah, I'm liking the way it turned out. In the upper left corner, I made a mistake, or it came out as a mistake. I have it turned around now. So I just used a little bit of water on these Q-tips to kind of take it off, and I sanded it. And I'm just going over it with some of the ochre color that I have here. And now, as a punishment, I'm going to have to wait for it to dry to finish it. Well, there's the repaired area right in the corner. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. It's very subtle, which is what I wanted. I Mod Podged over it to seal it. I did struggle with all the trim pieces, but In the end, I'm happy with the way it turned out. What do you think?
There's still furniture to be modified and details to sort out, since there's really not much furniture and practical places for all the children here, but it's a start. At least little mama is more comfortable. She has a little chair to sit on while she minds the babies. She's reading her favorite Beatrix Potter book. And she's got a little table where she can set her tea if she wants. There's some little walnut babies resting along with an angel baby in a cradle and another baby in a bassinet. And we still just have the tiny little fireplace in here, but it's better than nothing. And the children can still play until we get some details sorted out. But I like the little detail of the gold and the dark trim. You can see on the wall the little tulip motif that I was going for in the floor, but I clearly need a lot more accessories for this room, and maybe transform a bed into a cradle that multiple babies can go in. We have some company coming, some new children that little mama is adopting, so I wanted to get things comfortable for them. I still need a place for them to sleep, so when they get here, I'll tell you all about them and we can meet them. If you have any ideas for the wall that's going to butt up against the kitchen, let me know. I'm starting to think that I might want to just do curtains on these walls. These little foam pieces are kind of driving me bananas. And they're kind of bulky besides. So I don't know, I can try different things because I just have them in there temporarily, but it really doesn't look complete until that wall is done. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you watching this video, especially if you have subscribed to my channel and are leaving a comment. I love to read all the comments. Please come back and visit me next time in the doll cupboard.